My beautiful people, my beautiful people, my beautiful people, welcome back to another lovely episode of the Logical Emotions Podcast / Reactions. It's your dog, your brother, man, your favorite African-American, Melly, baby. Now, in this episode, we're going to go over somebody that I have been disappointed with for a very long time. Russell Westbrook. We're going to go over with the legend, the Flight Mike, and we're going to discuss a way that could possibly save Russell Westbrook. I don't know. Let's find out. I'll dig more into why I'm so hard on Westbrook, man, as we get into it. But first and foremost, man, thanks y'all for the followers, where we are, the subs. Welcome to the family. To Jenny Coates, welcome to the family. I saw that you subbed to the channel while we weren't even live. Appreciate you, sis. Bow. Let's get right to the intro.
I made the playoffs last year. They did.
I love that nigga.
Most talented teams and put together in the NBA. So I wouldn't say what they don't have, but what I can add is I'm willing to be prepared.
What the hell you just say?
Put together in the NBA. So I wouldn't. You look on paper as one of the most talented teams and put together in the NBA. So
yeah, he's right.
I wouldn't say what they don't have, but what
on
I
paper,
can add is I'm willing to be prepared every day. I'm a very detailed man.
We get a chance to play with each other.
Unfortunately, on the day that
I think he was a great pickup for them. He was a great pickup for the Warriors. Lakers.
Tucker, I was unavailable because, well, I was still recovering from treatment. Now that we know some additional details about the Los Angeles Lakers plan and how Westbrook feels about the Patrick Beverley trade, I figured it's time that we discuss what is to become of Russell Westbrook, because that's a very complicated.
Yo, y'all, let me know what happened to Mike. Is he okay? Let me know in the comment section down below. Is Mike okay, man? Because I don't know what this is about. Why he shaved his head. So please let me know. Wow.
Issue at that. So before we get to the
content, hope my man is good, man.
NBA 2K23 copies on my Twitter account.
I got a cowboy
giveaway. All you have to do is follow me
but
on Twitter.
We focused on getting 1,000 subs, y'all. But damn, I want to get on that.
The intro.
Damn, I want to get it, bro. Out of respect to Mike, man, and his intro that I used to always watch, I'm gonna let it rock, man. I'm gonna let it rock. It's my guy right here. How dare you, Hulu?
But then I realized.
Shut up.
This video is sponsored by Manscaped, the premium brand for men's grooming and hygiene products. Check it out. Manscaped just launched their 4th.
I love you, bro, but I thought there was actually something wrong with him, bro. It's right commercial. Get your money, big dog.
Which would result in Kyrie Irving eventually needing to get traded. The Lakers were so close to being able to trade Russell Westbrook and 2 first-round picks for Kyrie Irving.
Speaking of Kyrie, Stephen A. Smith said recently on the show today, he said that he thinks Kyrie Irving he'll be an MVP this year. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think about that? I think absolutely not. But let me know what you think about that.
But the Brooklyn Nets weren't going to trade Kyrie Irving unless Kevin Durant got traded. And the Brooklyn Nets didn't trade Kevin Durant because, well, there wasn't necessarily a market for Kevin Durant because his value was very complicated, especially considering the fact that he had many years left on his deal. And of course, he's in his mid-30s at this point. So the Brooklyn Nets and
you trade all those assets. I'm sorry, that's not.
Hey, we're probably best suited all staying together for this upcoming season, which means the Los Angeles Lakers had to revert to Plan B. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think Plan B involved trading Talon Horton-Tucker, a player that they refused to trade for Kyle Lowry a season ago, for Patrick Beverley. But nevertheless, that's where we are. And immediately, once the Los Angeles Lakers traded,
I think that was a great pickup.
There were rumors about Russell Westbrook's days being numbered. Now, no matter what, no matter how close we get to the regular season or how close we get to the trade deadline at this point, there's gonna consistently be rumors about the Lakers attempting to trade Russell Westbrook. And personally, I am a huge proponent, and I've always been a huge proponent of the Lakers trading Russell Westbrook to the Indiana Pacers. I don't care if we have to give up 2 first-round picks to do.
I'm just saying, to all y'all that always say Curry showboats and does all this stuff when he shoots a 3 and acts cocky, you got nothing to say about that, do you? Y'all never do. Just saying.
do this and getting Miles.
And I love when Russ does that. That doesn't bother me at all.
I would be comfortable going into the regular.
I mean, when they're down, I'm like, ugh, but
significant
it don't bother me at all.
The Los Angeles Lakers team last year, but in this video in particular, we need to assume that that is not on the table. We need to assume that the Lakers are going to go through the regular season with Russell Westbrook on the roster. Because there's also been additional trade rumors, like the Lakers are interested in bringing back Jordan Clarkson. They'd be willing to trade Russell
Very
Westbrook
good pickup.
for Mike Conley and Jordan Clarkson.
Yes. That I think that would be appropriate, personally. Me personally, but I would have got John Wall. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but I would have got John Wall. Seriously, like, I know a lot of you. I'm a big John Wall fan. I always have been since Kentucky, and I've been rooting for that brother forever. And I love the battles that he would sometimes have with Curry a lot too. You know, I love the speed, the IQ and passing, his defense. I loved all of that. You know, I still do to this day. I watched him during the Rico Hines runs and everything. But Jordan Clarkson would be a great pickup. Mike Conley also would, because you have a scorer and you have someone who can lead the team off the bench, which would be obviously Mike Conley. Russell Westbrook, I'm sorry, man, but I used to be a big Russell Westbrook fan. Let me just let y'all know this right now. I know. Shocker. Oh, I used to be a big Russell Westbrook fan because I'm a heavy Derrick Rose fan. I always have been for the longest. And what happened with D Rose and everything, I was hurt, you know, because what happened to him is a damn shame, you know. But then Russ, fell in love with him and his tenacity, his aggressiveness. I love all that. But the thing I've always noticed, especially the fans, especially me being a fan back in the day, is we never held him accountable for a lot of things that he did. He would take a lot of bad shots. He would be going 1,000 miles an hour a lot of the time when he needs to slow down the pace of the game a lot of the times. That's facts. It's not me hating at all. That's facts. And I said even back in the day, I said if Russell Westbrook understood, if his basketball IQ, if people held him accountable and he learned and listened and his IQ went up the way it should, I thought he'd have been one of the best point guards of all time, me personally. That's how I felt back in the day. But seeing what he's become it's really sad. It really is, man, because all the legends we're seeing, like LeBron, we're seeing like Steph, they're elevating their game, whether it be through strength and conditioning, through shooting, through IQ, whatever it may be. They're understanding that they are getting older, so they're trying to compensate for that. And Russell, he's just not. His shot looks terrible. It looks horrendous. Like the Shaq and the Fool shots I've seen, oh my goodness, they're terrible, bro. And I watched every Laker game. I saw the games when he did good in the second and third. I saw those, but then sometimes on the games he did great, he had like 6 turnovers or something. Or his negative would be so bad that his impact in the game would be minuscule sometimes. It was sad. And I'm still rooting for him. Don't get it twisted. I'm just very harsh on him because that's someone I expect to be one of the best point guards of all time, me personally. But he just couldn't, man.
And other players that could be salary cap fillers. My issue with that is if the Los Angeles Lakers were to do that, then they're going to be stuck with Michael Conley's contract for a significantly longer period of time.
Oh, God. 68 mil. Oh, you gave 68 mil to Mike Conley for 3. Yeah, y'all.
And being stuck with Russell Westbrook's $47 million contract, which means they essentially need to choose between pretty much sacrificing another year of LeBron James, which is kind of getting scary at this point because as great as LeBron James has been at his age, which is something we've never seen before and quite possibly might not ever see again, deciding to sacrifice his age 38 season is not necessarily something that Los Angeles Lakers fans are going to be excited
LeBron
about,
really is gonna
or
be
that
40
the Los Angeles
playing
Lakers
ball.
front office should be willing to do. At the same time,
Appreciate greatness, y'all. Appreciate this, man. Seriously. Like, I still appreciate Russell Westbrook playing still. I still appreciate all these players. But when they retire, oh my, the league's gonna look so weird, bro. Like it's gonna look so weird. Like, no Curry, no LeBron, Melo's gone. Most likely he'll be gone by that time. Like years down the line. No Draymond, no Clay, or for example, or no Dame. That just sounds so weird, bro. So it's like, damn. Appreciate the greatness, y'all. talk about things that are factual, but don't let y'all feelings get involved and like say attack someone's character or say something false about some basketball player that's not true, but just because you're mad they went to a team that you didn't want them to go to, like KD. Like I respect KD's greatness, even though I'm a Warriors fan. I didn't respect him obviously for going to the Dubs because that was the easy way out, of course. But just as a basketball player, he did still produce and did his thing, though. So I can respect that. But his decision, I don't. And I do respect him because I don't know him like that. So a lot of you that say, like, FKD or F these players, y'all don't even know these dudes. So how can you say that?
Sacrificing more years and having less flexibility for the future isn't necessarily.
But you can not respect his decision also, by the way. That's perfectly fine.
Are going to do whatever it takes to make
you
it
could think
work
he's
with Russell Westbrook's
emotional too, because he's shown it.
Now, personally, I'm going to be honest, as a Los Angeles Lakers fan, I don't necessarily think winning is on the forefront.
Other than that, we don't know these dudes.
I mean, to be honest, if it was, I think he would have opted out and taken a slight pay cut from, like, say, $47 million to $35 million at the very least, so the Lakers could add additional role players that were better than the role players that they were able to sign to begin with. But at the same time, I don't blame Russell Westbrook for trying to make as much money as humanly possible. But when you compare Russell Westbrook's contract to another man that is chasing his,
I want you to look at his shot again, because this is what pisses me off about his shot.
Money as humanly possible, but when you
look at his shot, great base. Look at that. Looks good, right? Look at that shit. He's not flicking it. He's going like this. It's like, see it? Look at his hand.
Other man that is chasing his first
championship. It
just
needs to be tweaked a little bit. Like seriously, bro, just be tweaked a little bit. And it's like, oh my, if he tweaked a little bit, he would shoot a lot better. It seems like he's not letting his shot come off his index finger, or because that's what we were always taught, to have it come off two fingers of ours that we like to shoot off of. Like me, I'm righty, but I shoot lefty, and I let it come off my index right here and my finger right here. So I know when it feels. I'm sorry, this one. I'm sorry, these two. So I know when it feels good. Like I know when it feels really good, and like Cash Nasty always says, that flick, even though he's, you know, being funny and stuff, he's also being very serious. You understanding how to flick the ball correctly is very important because you have correct rotation on the ball. And a lot of people don't get that because they know it's Cash Nasty and they think he's joking. But no, he's right. He's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I don't know if he knows that or not. He probably does. But you know what I mean? And Westbrook, I don't know, bro. It's just, his shot changed or something. I don't know.
First championship in James Harden. That's something that I would expect.
OKC Russell's shot was
winning at the
from the midi. Oh my
Especially
goodness!
when you consider the fact that Russell Westbrook has made $288 million throughout the entirety of his career so far.
Oh my
but
God,
again,
Russ.
I understand the mentality of trying to make as much money as you possibly can, because I don't think Russell Westbrook will come close to sniffing this type of contract for the rest of his career.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
To what do the Los Angeles Lakers do with Russell Westbrook? I mean, now that you have him on the roster, and now that you know that it's very difficult to trade him and you have to give up a ton of assets to get rid of him,
they call
and potentially take back bad contracts on
Let's be on the body.
That, what do you do? Well, this is an idea that I've had a very long time ago. I mean, I suggested this during the regular season last year as the Los Angeles Lakers were struggling. I mean, clearly the Lakers have no depth whatsoever, and they have a guy that likes to be ball dominant and put up triple doubles as much as he can.
And also too, let me ask you all this serious question. Yo, I forgot. My bad. If I remember, I'll talk about it again. My bad.
There is a world where Russell Westbrook...
Oh, I remember. Okay. Yo, I suck. I'm so sorry. Okay. So for the Lakers, because I've always seen this, the Lakers seem like they are not interested in building anything. It seems like they haven't been interested in building for a very long time. And I have to ask you, why is that? Why are the Celtics, for example, a team that has, like, a lot of teams are copying the Golden State blueprint, obviously, of allowing their players to build and get better, send them to the G League, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not saying Golden State invented sending them to the G League, but Golden State has put a priority into making sure that the younger players or the newer players have development, that they just don't sit on the bench or just play like 2-3 minutes a game. No, they let them play, and even if they lose, they let them still play. And that shows a lot of not only confidence, but trust from your coach to a new player on your team. That shows a lot. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the Lakers, I've never seen that really. Me personally, you can let me know if I'm wrong. If I am, I apologize. But it just seems as if they're so focused on just right now instead of the future. You know what I'm saying? And they won their one. Cool. Excellent. But now it's just like, as soon as they won that, they traded the major pieces that actually helped them, excluding LeBron, of course, and AD, of course. But, like, you needed JaVale McGee. You needed Dwight. They helped. You know what I'm saying? They needed Rondo. Rondo did fabulous. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know, bro. It just seems like they're just in a consistent now. And I'm just like, and every time I watch them, I'm just like, bro, just build. Help them build. You traded Horton Tucker. Like, Jesus Christ. Watch him become really nice all of a sudden, too. Watch. Everybody has become, well, except D'Lo. He kind of is declining right now. But everybody that's been on the Lakers so far is doing great. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, except again, D'Lo. But yeah, man, it's insane.
With a bunch of role players.
So let me know in the comments. What do you think about that?
And try to rack up rebounds and continue to chase triple doubles without LeBron James and Anthony Davis sharing the court with him full time. And that's if he comes off of the bench. According to this article,
Stephen Curry came off the bench.
Rival executives and scouts believe that Russell Westbrook
and he had no problem dropping 30.
and the Lakers would be better off if he led their bench unit. And
that
I
pride,
see this
man.
a lot. This makes so much freaking sense. But the problem is, it just sounds a little weird to have a guy that is on a supermax contract.
It does sound weird, though.
Bench. But
it does.
Still, I think this would be a gigantic upgrade over him starting and trying to figure out where he fits alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Because we saw it last year, man. I don't need a larger sample size. I don't think it was Frank Vogel's fault. The
Me either.
Didn't work out. I think it was Russell Westbrook's fault and his inability to be open-minded to a different role.
And that's what made me upset about them firing Frank Vogel, man. Because all of you, not all of you, I apologize. Many of you Lakers fans, I saw a lot of y'all on Twitter were blaming Frank Vogel. Then as soon as they got fired and months came by, you gave that same energy you gave to Frank Vogel, you gave it right to Russell Westbrook. And I was sitting there just like, you're really blaming the coach who was trying to get him to come off the bench to try to do different things? Like I said, I don't know why Russell does that. I don't know why he feels like he shouldn't come off the bench or try different things or something. I don't feel bad if he was upset about that. You got to understand, bro, you're not doing good. You're not. So you have to rearrange your game around. You have to change your game. You have to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're becoming a journeyman at this point. Excuse me. So it's like, come on, bro.
So here's what Rick Bucher of Fox Sports says. Rival executives and scouts.
I want to see Russ do well. I do.
Unanimous that Russell Westbrook and the Lakers would be best served if he led their second unit. Even though Westbrook hasn't come off the bench in an NBA game since November 28th, 2008, a month into his rookie season with the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's hard to see him as anything but a backup for the Lakers, one Western Conference scout said. It's hard for him to play with Anthony Davis and LeBron James. It might be okay if they let him go with the second unit. He has to play the only way he knows unless he can
Okay, cool.
Y'all are getting me so aggravated.
Cucumbers don't lie.
It's a big ass fro.
Style is a language. It's a way of connecting with others. It's a way of expressing oneself.
Get in my face.
Learn to shoot. I mean, again, man, I know it's been a while since we watched Russell Westbrook and LeBron James and Anthony Davis all share a court together, and I know that it was a very limited sample size. I think they played something like 20 games together in totality last season where they were all healthy.
That's crazy.
But if you remember, it was just an absolute disaster.
Oh my God, Russell. That's another thing too, bro. If you know you do not shoot well from three, why you consistently keep shooting from three, bro? Move into the mid-range. Then score a couple there, then move back. It gets me aggravated because it's like he's fighting himself. He's fighting himself, bro. Look at this.
Season where they were all healthy, but if you
Look at that. You don't see no gooseneck on that shot, bro. None. None. Come on, dude. And it's the thing about it, bro. A lot of us fans have allowed him to keep doing this and make bad habits. I am partial to blame because I was the one back in the day letting it rock. I was. I have no problem admitting that. People are gonna like OKC days. I understand OKC days is different because I know they didn't pay Harden just a little bit more than what he wanted, and you know I know that whole fiasco about OKC. I know all that, but I'm saying even after, bro. After it was just like, come on, bro. You had Oladipo on your team at one point. You had Paul Pierce. Ew. You had Paul George on your team at one point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the reason? Is my question. What is the reason? Because you were around these great players, but why is it that you keep getting traded? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that your game is not elevating? It's going down. Like, how are you shooting so terribly? I do not understand it. How do you not understand that you have to adapt? You have to understand that this is not the one-man band team. You're not the best player. You're not the main guy. You're not the main guy on the team anymore. You're not. And the Rockets, I get it. OKC, I get it. When Paul George went to OKC. But come on, bro. You have Anthony Davis and LeBron James, bro. You have to adapt, bro. Come on, dude. Like, I'm dead ass rooting for Russell Westbrook. I don't want to hear anybody come and saying I'm hating. No.
Completely crowded the paint, which made it impossible for LeBron James to operate.
Yes.
Very difficult for Anthony Davis to operate. No team respected Russell Westbrook's ability to shoot because Russell Westbrook's shooting throughout his entire career,
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why you showed that clip. The shot clock was winding down, but
has been very spotty at best. His best season shooting the three was probably a season that he was the most motivated.
Did you not just see that? He literally is shooting like Cash did back in the day. Look at it again, bro.
His best season shooting the three was probably a season.
Great base. Look. Great flick. Look what he does after.
The most motivated throughout
come
his
on, bro.
entire career in the midst.
I don't know why he missed that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why he missed that. But my God. My goodness. My goodness. I don't know, bro.
Prime. That was the 2016 to 2017 season with OKC.
You know what it is? I think it is. I think I might just found out. I think I just found out. When Russell Westbrook shoots, he shoots hard and fast. Like, he goes from here, he goes like this. Immediately. Instead of a nice flow. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going like this, he goes like this. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really understand that. For my basketball players, for those that do understand basketball, understand if you shoot like this, that's not a good shooting motion at all. At all, bro. Because, bro, it's just not. It's really not. It's hard for me to really explain unless you play the game really or you just understand just how humans shoot and how things work like that. You don't see NBA players shooting. Even Draymond Green, for one who doesn't shoot very well, you see he has a certain flow in his shot. And if you throw that mother good like that, it's not going in a lot. It's not. I'm sorry. Unless y'all can show me somebody that shoots like that and I'm wrong, let me know, bro. Let me know in the comment section.
Thunder, where he shot 34% from three while attempting 7.2 threes per game. Last season, he shot 29.8% from three while attempting significantly less threes per game. And when you shoot at that level, when you shoot at that type of clip, no team is going to respect your ability to shoot three-pointers. And it doesn't.
And again, I'm not hating. The facts were right there.
Because it's almost as if his pride and his ego comes before doing whatever it takes to
You
help
see what
the
I'm
team
saying?
win.
Now tell me to those that are big Russell Westbrook fans. I know y'all gonna see this. What makes you think? And again, I'm asking you like respectfully. What makes you think his ego was not an issue, or do you think his ego is an issue, but it's also something else as well? Let me know in the comment section down below for my Russell Westbrook fans. Let me know. I'd love to hear your opinions on that.
win. So Westbrook does have two options here. One is, I guess, really work on your game and try to develop a three-pointer this offseason. After all, we've talked about this.
Yeah, I was too.
On this channel, shooting threes is 100% work ethic based. When LeBron James came into the NBA, one of the flaws.
Oh,
in his
LeBron's
game
shot now is
to shoot
incredible.
threes. I mean, he was able to.
Oh
shoot
my
threes.
God.
He wasn't necessarily the greatest three-point shooter, and that's evidenced by his rookie season.
He also hit a lot of crazy good threes, though. I ain't gonna lie.
He bumped that up to 35%, and during his 07-08 season with the Cleveland Cavaliers, he shot 32%. Throughout his entire career, LeBron James consistently worked on his ability to shoot threes. The same could be said about Jason Kidd. He wasn't necessarily known as a great three-point shooter, but
he
during
can hit
his
that
time
thing
with the Dallas Mavericks in the latter part of his career, not his first stint, he worked on his ability to shoot threes, and he was able to become a reliable three-point
Great
shooter.
passes.
I'm not
Oh,
necessarily-
JJ. Oh, man, that's good memory. JJ Barea was one of my favorite players, too, on the Dallas Mavs. I love seeing a short dude like him being able to dominate the way he did, bro. Like him, Nate Robinson. I love watching all of them, bro. But JJ Barea, I love JJ's game because it was so sound. So sound. He was small, but he wasn't scared to guard anybody either. He was tough, bro. I love JJ
that
Barea.
Russell
I mean, not
Westbrook
JJ.
needs to come out
Whoa.
and become the next coming
Whoa.
out.
I said JJ Barea. Wow. Wait. I'm right. Yeah, I'm thinking about Redick. My bad. JJ Barea. Yes. Shout out to him, man.
Corver, but he does need to at least
That's had a brain
develop
for it, I'm sorry.
three-pointer to the point where it's actually respectable, so he could clear up lanes for his teammates.
No,
If
just
he's
get your
not
mini
willing to do
back.
that, or if he's not able to successfully achieve
That's a
that,
foul,
yes,
bro.
he's better suited coming off of the bench. And this isn't new information. We've discussed this before.
Great dunk.
Problem is Russell Westbrook's ego. There's been interviews this past year when Frank Vogel tried to bench him in the fourth quarter just because he understood the Lakers were better when Russell Westbrook
Wasn't on the
sharing
floor. Yeah, no, I agree. And a lot of you really defending him, saying that he doesn't have an ego was crazy. Not saying all of you, but I've seen the comments of people on channels saying
the court with LeBron James,
Crazy
and Anthony
things.
Davis, and Russell Westbrook didn't take too kindly to that.
And I was saying this, I never had an issue with any of my.
I like that hat though.
From the moment I got here, and you guys don't know this, but I'm not sure what his issue was with me, or I'm not sure why, but I can't really give you an answer why we never really connected. Maybe, that's something that he has to answer.
Now, new Los Angeles Lakers
I don't believe
head
that
coach
either,
Darvin
but-
Ham will have more power to bench Russell Westbrook late in games this season. This is kind of shocking to me because Frank Vogel, when he attempted to do this, he got absolutely eviscerated by the media.
Yes!
And it seemed like he was scapegoated throughout the season for doing this. But I've always been the man that defended Frank Vogel.
Yes. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. It's the same thing I was saying. I was getting obliterated in comments, bro. Not really, because there's a bunch of nincompoops. But it was like, bro, how are y'all this blind to not see this? You're going to hire someone else to do the same thing Frank Vogel was just doing? Huh? It's corny,
What
bro.
the hell did you expect him to do? You gave him Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis were great, but Anthony Davis wasn't nearly as productive. In
Yeah,
addition to
that's
a
true,
bunch
too.
of veterans that were past their prime on one-year minimum contracts, and of course Malik Monk, who was remarkable last year, and your player.
And they
that you
traded
signed
him, I
to a
believe,
mid-level
didn't they?
Exception Kendrick Nunn wasn't available all season long. So what did you expect Frank Vogel to do last year? And here's the weird thing: according to Johan Buha of The Athletic, Lakers head coach Darvin Ham will have more power to bench Russell Westbrook down the stretch of games, according to league sources. That could eventually extend to removing Russell Westbrook from the starting lineup as well. If Russell Westbrook comes off of the bench, then I feel like there's a potential solution here. I just don't think Russell Westbrook is going to be willing to do it. He's been compared to Allen Iverson. I mean, Iverson in the latter part of it.
I'm telling you right now, Russ comes off the bench, he will never be the same Russ ever again. Because his ego is going to die. Like his confidence is going. If he comes off the bench, his confidence is going to die. His confidence was already shot during the season, but if he comes off that bench, because I know he reads the comments and stuff, he's going to be at the lowest of the low in confidence levels. I promise you that. So someone's gonna have to actually talk to him and understand, to break it down to him little by little, but the greater goal of things. Because I don't think he understands about getting a ring. I don't think he really cares, honestly. I think he just cares about getting paid and having fun, which is cool too. I am knocking that, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I then would blame the Lakers for bringing him in the first place. Then, like, if that was something that was well known in the beginning, Lakers are stupid for that. They're very stupid. Should have got Buddy. I always say they should have got Buddy Hield.
Career when he tried to sign
That would have been a great
with
pick.
the Memphis Grizzlies, because his main issue was the fact that he wasn't willing to come off of the bench. He felt like a former MVP doesn't belong on the bench, even though he was in the latter stage of his career. And I think Russell Westbrook is
Just
dealing
ego.
with the same exact thing. He doesn't feel like he should come off of the bench. I think this is going to be
A
very
former
eye-opening.
MVP that's shooting 20-some% from three. 6 turnovers here and there, 8 turnovers here and there, 10 turnovers here and there. But I was a former MVP. Like, you see how bad that is, bro. Had that kind of mindset. You see how terrible of a mindset that is. I used to be an MVP. I shouldn't deserve to be this, that, and the third. Nigga, you suck right now. You suck right now. The hell are you talking about? You suck right now. What do you mean you don't deserve to be? Are you out of your mind? You're terrible right now. You're horrendous. You literally forgot how to shoot. You literally forgot how to shoot, bro. I'm not saying he said this, but just taking off of what Allen Iverson said about the MVP thing. Like, dog, you are shooting so bad from everywhere. It is insane. It's insane.
Season for Russell Westbrook, in the sense that either you're going to see him become willing to take on a lesser role to win a championship or do what needs to be done to win a championship, or he's going to get hit with a crazy reality check in the offseason where
That's
he's
what I'm
barely
saying.
getting offered mid-level exception level
Yeah.
deals. And once that happens, when Russell Westbrook is no longer getting those superstar level contracts because he probably feels like he deserves those type of contracts based off of the remarkable statistics that he's put up throughout his entire career, then there's the possibility that you see Russell Westbrook wash out of the league completely if he's not willing to take on a completely different role. I don't know, man. It sounds like the Los Angeles Lakers are literally going into this season saying to themselves that, hey, we're going to repeat a lot of the stuff we attempted to do last year, and we're going to hope that something different happens this year. To that, I say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think is going to happen with Russell Westbrook and the Lakers? Do you think he's going to get benched? Do you think he's going to accept the fact that he's benched? Or do you think he's going to cause a huge frenzy as a result of that? Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
Take it easy, Mike. Great video, brother. Per usual. Great video, family. Bing. Yeah, I just realized I have never subscribed to him. That is crazy.
Wow, we're on Verizon now.
Shut your ass up, ma'am. But yeah, man, that's truly how I feel about the situation. And again, I rock with Russ heavy. Even after all his bull stuff, man, I still rock with dude heavy, bro. But it's just the fact of, like, you a grown ass man and you don't realize what you're doing is wrong. The things that you're doing. Like, come on, my G. Come on. Just say you want to get traded at that point, bro. Because AD and LeBron want to fight for a ring. So I don't know exactly what it is you're doing, you know. So I don't know, bro. But I do hope that he can bounce back, because I would hate for someone who's had the freaking title of Mr. Triple Double, right? I would hate for somebody like that to go out like that. I do not want to see that. Oh my goodness gracious, I don't want to see that. So keep this brother in prayers. I know a lot of y'all sitting there like, he's a millionaire, blah blah blah. Yeah, they have feelings too, bro. They have, you know, goals that they also want too. You understand that? Let me break this down for a lot of y'all that don't understand this shit. Let's say you have a goal of making $100,000, right? Once you make that $100,000, what do you think is going to happen after that? You're going to have another goal. Hence, the relation I'm trying to put together is, when you're someone who's trying to make it to the NBA, right? And you make the NBA. Now you're saying, man, I gotta get a big contract. So my family for generations could be good. Now you're making $48 million, whatever it may be, right? Cool. Then after that, you get another goal to win a ring, right? And my thing is, why is Russell Westbrook the only one who doesn't have that goal? And he's just okay with what's happening. You feel me? Like, he seems to be the only person that is just focused on just money. And which I that's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, it's just odd because as a competitor, which he obviously is, you would assume he would want to win a ring. He would want to win a ring. And with wanting to win a ring, you're going to have to make sacrifices. You're going to have to change your game around and do things you most of the times do not want to do. And to see someone like Russell Westbrook, who has an MVP, who has crazy accolades, freak of nature athlete, to see him just regress like this to he can't shoot, he's loose with the ball, his defense is not what it used to be at all. The athleticism is still there, of course, but even then at times, that looks kind of flaky too. It's so weird seeing it because it's like, damn, bro, you're not figuring out how to make sure you could stay on this team still? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I wish that brother so much, and I'm hoping he'll do well because I do not want him to be kicked out of the NBA, bro. That's not cool. That's not even cool to think about. That would destroy someone, especially you being a former MVP. That would definitely destroy you, without a doubt. But let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think about this video, man? Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know how you feel about it. Do you hate me? Do you love me? Do you love me? You know what I'm saying? So, love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Comment down below. It's your boy Melly, signing out. And per usual, peace, love, and keep that drip immaculate at all times, baby. Stay healthy, stay beautiful, stay sexy, stay immaculate, stay healthy. I think I said that already. Whatever. Most importantly, drink water, my friends. I love y'all, man. Stay easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover nigga. Bye.